All right, time to get your Irish jig in step. If you jig, I don't know if you do or not. Anyway, but here to help start the party early, we have some food and drinks. We have Chef Jason Hill along with Andrew Moore. We're right here. We're going to do some drinks too. Both are from Colorado Chefs Association, and it smells so good. We wish we had smell-o-vision for today, but we don't, unfortunately. I'm just going to tell everyone. Let's talk about what you have for us, what you've cooked up to make this smell so wonderful.
We did a locally sourced brisket, and then we corned it, and then we cooked it nice, low and slow. Little cabbage, cooked in some bacon fat and some of Andrew's beer. We used his Heffy Wit to help break it down, and then some salted potatoes.
Yum, yum, yum. Is this rosemary?
Yes.
Look at how fancy that is. You can almost smell that rosemary, too.
A little something fun.
Now, I was quizzing you on the brisket before because it seems like it's hard to really master a brisket for some reason. But you're all about the low and slow, right?
Low and slow. You can always bring your temperature up, but you can't bring it down.
Look at that. See? You learn something every day. So in terms of the preparation for this, how do you get it to be basically corned beef?
We soak it in a brine, basically, for about 2 weeks. And it soaks up all the flavors and all the love you put into it, and then we cook it low and slow.
Again, you just need a t-shirt maybe that says that on it, but I love it because most people don't realize how wonderful that is, just what you have to do with that brine to give that wonderful corned beef flavor as you have as well. Now, let's go to some beer. You want to talk beer? Because we can't have St. Patty's Day without talking some brew.
Certainly not.
Right? All right, so you've got light beer, you've got dark beer. You want to kind of give us a little example of the best way to taste?
Yeah, so I mean the best way to taste, I always say taste the beer before you taste the food.
Okay.
Or taste the food, because the food will sit on your tongue, and then when you drink the beer, the carbonation will lift it. You get to taste them both together. So we brought 2 beers. One was used in the cabbage, and one was used with the meat.
And the potatoes.
And the potatoes as well. So which one did you use for the meat?
So this is our Finnish Sahti. So it's a Norwegian style beer that uses juniper berries instead of hops.
Ooh.
And then the lighter beer has chamomile, coriander, and orange peel. We brought some here to kind of lift up the flavors of the cabbage.
So how do you suggest we taste them then? I mean, to use these different.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I would start on the lighter side. Start with the aroma. The aroma is going to tell you a lot and kind of set your palate for what's coming. And so, like on this, you'll get a lot of coriander, a little bit of like banana and clove, which is from the yeast.
Yeah.
And then when you taste it, your palate's already sort of calibrated for those flavors.
So then you kind of have an idea of what, before you ever actually put it on your taste buds, you've already kind of got the smell in there. Yeah. Obviously, if you match this with, I know a lot about wine in terms of the matching. Let's not forget that beer can also be a wonderful tool to do the same thing and enhance the experience, right?
Yeah.
So when you guys talk about this, when you are talking about the lighter taste and the darker taste, some could imagine what the difference is. What do you think is the biggest difference rather?
I think so. Generally, the lighter colored beers tend to be a little lighter in body, and the darker colored beers tend to be a little bit heavier, maybe a little more filling. And it's just that malt character that gives it that darker color that makes it filling.
So when we go to talk about matching or pairing all this, for St. Patrick's Day, we love to have the traditional meals like this. What did you put for did you use the darker beer?
We used the lighter beer.
The lighter beer for the cabbage. So this is something that, you're taking this to a whole nother level. Instead of people just saying, hey, let's go have a pint and just enjoy St. Patrick's Day, you can also learn a little bit about this as well, right?
Absolutely.
Elevate the entire experience. So what's in each one of these again?
So this is coriander, chamomile, and orange peel. So this is what's in the lighter beer.
I'm going to smell a little bit of this. Woo! Yes, you can definitely smell that.
And then this is some lavender, which we use in a couple of our beers, and then the coriander, cardamom and cubeb pepper is in the darker beer here.
This is so much fun. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We've learned a little bit. Everyone should be this lucky to have this for their weekend. Learn more about culinary career opportunities online at acfcoloradochefs.org. ACF dishes out leadership, financial assistance, and career guidance. Be safe this St. Patrick's Day weekend, folks. Thanks for being with us, guys. This is perfect. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend.